We are making sound effects in the studio, and we get to use a bunch of different materials to make sound effects for our videos. We are crunching fruits and vegetables and like random objects to make sounds for our films. It's just cool to be able to see like what sound effects like sound like other things, like stepping on a pepper sounds like bones cracking, or like tearing like lettuce sounds like paper ripping.
I'm in Theater 2, and right now we are pairing up with Theater 1, and we're performing scenes. So Theater 2 is directing a small group of Theater 1 students in open scenes, meaning they have no characters, and we have to make up the characters on our own.
You can't do this. Oh, I'm serious.
The most challenging part is like figuring out like the storyline and having to present yourself like your character would, and having a relationship between your partner and like making sure the audience knows the relationship that you were trying to share.
Oh, wait, you want me to be faster? No, don't be so helpful, okay? You are. Good Lord!
An open scene is kind of, it's a script that we get. It's a very short script, probably like 15 lines, and the script can be taken in any way. So think like 15 lines, you can either take it like angry, sad, emotional, not emotional, like neutral. There's so many ways that you can take an open scene, and that's what makes it so fun, but also so hard, because you have to find that right fit for that scene.
Theater's so much fun.
Go on, I did it. And that's it. Thank you.
I got one! We're learning about how butterflies are changing in their life cycles. From the life cycle, from caterpillars all the way to a butterfly. When they got delivered to us, they were little caterpillars. Everybody had their own, and now they're getting older and older, and they're in chrysalises, and some of them are already butterflies. This is the calendar we did, and here's when the caterpillars arrived, and then each day at science time we would all get our caterpillars and see which day it would turn into. The project is fun because I get to watch them grow as much as they can. When we're finished with them, we will release them.
Hey, what'd you guys find?
Today we dug up fossils and it was so cool. We made fossils out of plaster and Play-Doh, and this is the dinosaur skull we made. Today was really exciting. We got to pretend we were paleontologists, and we got to dig up dinosaur fossils, and we made them. We were like paleontologists, and we dug up the sand to find fossils, and then we put them together like an actual dinosaur you would find at a museum. I think my favorite part was actually going around and seeing the pasta being poured into everyone's Play-Doh mold. As Junie B. Jones, and today has been very fun.
Today is Reading in the Schools Day, and what this day means to me is how important it is to read.
Today is dress up day, and it's so fun today. We dressed up because it's fun to dress up in school. It's fun because you get to dress up about what you read about, and it's like, even if there's no pictures, it kind of shows the other people what you're reading about, and it puts a picture in your mind about what you're reading about.
The kids love it. We all dress up. The teachers dress up. They dress up as their favorite book character.
I'm Daddy. Spider-Man.
We dressed up all as Harry Potter characters.
And it's just a wonderful day. It's a coming together of the community, and we just love it.
We're doing an experiment if we can make mold go faster, or if we can try and stop it growing mold. We go vinegar.
We're using water to see if it'll mold.
We go with lemon juice. The thing that we have on our plate is bread, cheese. I don't know what that is. I think it's spinach.
I think it's kale. I think it's kale, carrots, and peppers.
What we're gonna do is put the plate in this bag, and then Crystal is gonna show us how to place in this hallway.
Either mold faster or slower by using the object we got. So we're gonna see if it's going to go and we're gonna stop the bridge.
Today in library we did stations, which some of them were with magnets, cups, puzzles, chess, and building blocks.
I chose chess because I've been playing chess for a long time and it's always just been really, really fun. You get to meet people while playing. Like, it's also just really, really fun.
You got a camera on you. Just ignore me.
I wanted to do the cup stacking station because it would like push me to reach new heights, and that's also literally because I would like to build towers, and then like I could make them even go taller than I would be. What I like about using the cups is that you can be like really creative while also learning how to make everything balance.
What I like about the library here is because it has a lot of books, so if you're just getting into reading, it's really helpful for a start.
I love library because they have a big variety of books that I can always choose from.
There's like books for everybody. There's like all genres.
The books never get boring.
It just has like everything for everybody, I think.
We have 3 blood drives a year, and so today's our first one, and so we spend the whole month before preparing and signing people up and making sure we have the right times and power reds and everything correct, and then we get permission forms, and then the day of the blood drive we sit in here all day. We help American Red Cross set up all of the equipment and things that they need. We get people signed in, make sure everybody's ready, and then after they give blood, we take care of them to make sure they're good to go back to class.
We actually took about a month to prepare, like to get everyone signed up and everything, like as she mentioned, and then American Red Cross comes in early in the morning and they help set up all the tables and equipment, like she said prior. It doesn't take too long, but we do strive to make sure that everyone is well taken care of.
Today in class, we painted an essay. The painted essay was to teach us how to write an essay.
Red, in your introduction, you may stop and put your color or your paintbrush down.
I learned the pattern of colors in an essay.
But Cookies is gonna have your main idea, the most important part.
Learned that both supporting paragraphs are going back to point 1 and point 2, and that the conclusion is unique because you're writing it, and that you're basically tying everything up with a bow.
The most fun part about this is I'm able to paint instead of just use pencil.
So what is happening is as the water gets hotter, or it starts boiling and the molecules start floating up, and that will cause the balloon to inflate.
The water is supposed to evaporate, causing the balloon to fill up with gas. So the balloon will like inflate. Oh, it works.
Today we learned about Krav Maga.
I learned that you should only use it during self-defense, not for just fighting freely, because you want to defend yourself, you don't want to hurt others.
Well, I learned that while using your voice is the most important defense mechanism.
And we learned how to break a board, and I broke a board today. I'm cheering out Frank, all the way through when I did it, and that helped a lot too.
celebrate Dot Day at Kenrose to symbolize that even a singular dot can lead to a wonderful masterpiece.
One of the reasons that we celebrate Dot Day at Kenrose is because it reminds us how we can connect the dots in the real world. The reason we celebrate International Dot Day at Kenrose is because of the book The Dot, which expresses the dot which Vashti made into becoming a masterpiece.
She loved to express all the dots that are here and there around the world.
Happy International Dot Day!
I'm Nicole McTaggart, and I teach a make-your-own wardrobe, sewing, and knitting class.
We had no way of helping her sew more than me using the machine. So I asked the question, and I said, is there a way to hook up her head device to the sewing machine?
Good job, baby!
We have never done this before, but we adapted with some simple equipment, a setup so that special education students here at Mill Creek Middle can operate the sewing machine.
It warms my heart to have them included.
Are you gonna sew? Good job. Push the button. That's great. Let go. There you go.
It makes me so happy to see, especially when they put finished products on, whether it be a headband or pajama pants, and they're just so happy to have that finished product, and I'm glad that they get to feel that same satisfaction that the rest of the class feels.
Show Miss Amanda what you made for your mom.
Did you make it for your mom? Great job, Quinn!
We had market day. Market day is something that when we make something and then we sell it and we get lots of money. I made stress balls with beads in them that you could squish, and they felt so good. The rubber band bracelets, and I sew it a lot. Just go to different classrooms while we buy stuff and get stuff with only fake money, not real money.
So today is restaurant day. Basically, this is a place where like people meet up and they look at restaurant menus and like go through restaurants and they check out foods.
We're adding and subtracting decimals.
My menu is about the American brothers. Me and my friends Isaac and Caleb came up with it because our theme was American, and plus we acted like we were brothers since we're good friends.
The menus came from everybody. They made the restaurant in their own design.
This one's called Ballers Barbecue, and it's like what you do is there's like questions and you have to like pick one and solve it.
So $7.01 and $6.99.
This is a spooky restaurant I've already made. It's kind of creepy because they have finger fries, red bloody burgers, really creepy stuff. The main thing was to understand the adding and subtracting decimals. It's gonna be very helpful. I really love all these restaurants. This is my first time doing this event. We can know each other better, and that's what I love.
It's career day here at Westwood Elementary, and we asked the students what they want to be when they grow up. Here's what they had to say.
I want to be a baseball player, and it's important so people learn teamwork and they know actually how to play sports, but people don't know.
And I want to grow up to be a marine biologist so I can help sea animals survive in the wild.
And I want to be a pre-K teacher because it's important so kids can learn their ABCs.
Whenever I grow up, I want to be a football player because playing sports is super fun, and that is one thing I want to do.
I want to be a doctor because I like helping people and I like babies.
I want to be a vet because I like animals.
In 6th grade science this week, we're learning about thermal energy transfer.
Today, we did a really fun lab and tested 3 ways to make popcorn.
We tried using convection, radiation, and conduction.
I think that the popcorn lab was really fun because we got to learn on how convection, radiation, and conduction were used to make popcorn in different ways.
My favorite way to make the popcorn was the air popper because it was cool to watch it pop out, and I think it worked because it used convection to make the popcorn pop up and go out.
My favorite way to cook the popcorn was the air popper because it used convection through the popcorn and made it like pop up, and it was really fun to watch.
My favorite part about the popcorn lab was us getting to eat it after the teachers made it because it was pretty good.
We're at Elmsville Elementary, and we are practicing our ball fluency in our classroom. First, we take the ball, and then Miss Dodd tells us what we're gonna do, and then we're doing like friends of 10, and she's like 4 plus, and then we say the next addend. After we say plus, we throw the ball into our partner across from us. And then if the partner catches it, then we still in. So if you miss the ball on the first try, that's a freebie. But if you miss the ball twice, you're out.
2 plus 8 equals 10.